This is 3 News Daily.
Hello and welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Wednesday, January 4th. I'm Stephanie Haney here with your Northeast Ohio news. And we're starting with breaking news this afternoon, where a lockdown at Lorain High School was just lifted. School staff tell us 2 students got into a fight in the hallway and a small knife was found in the middle of that. Lorain City Schools put the school on a level 2 lockdown, meaning all students and staff remained inside their classrooms as a precautionary measure. But again, that lockdown is now lifted. The students in the fight were taken to a nearby hospital for evaluation, but we are told that neither of them was seriously hurt. This is a developing story. And here in Cleveland, the family of missing person Amanda Dean held a press conference today in hopes of raising awareness and bringing her home. Amanda, who would be 41 now, was reported missing 5 years ago in Huron County. Police say that Amanda was a victim of domestic abuse, and here's what's especially strange about her disappearance. Amanda's family say they were initially told by law enforcement that she was at a safe house and not missing. Now they're hoping someone out there can help them find her. We have the full story up on WKYC.com. All right, let's take a look now at Niagara Falls, which is lit in blue to show support for Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin. He collapsed after making a tackle during the Monday Night Football game against the Bengals in Cincinnati. He was given CPR on the field and then was taken to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, where he remains in the ICU. Support is also being shown here in Northeast Ohio for Damar. You can see there the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton lit up red, white, and blue in honor of him. Now, a Hamlin family representative says that things are moving in the right direction. He didn't go into detail at the family's request, but the question remains, what caused his cardiac arrest? We turn to senior health correspondent Monica Robbins now to explain what we know.
Cardiac arrest is often called sudden death because most people don't survive without intervention. Damar Hamlin is fortunate that well-trained medics responded quickly with 10 minutes of CPR and an AED to shock his heart. After being stabilized on the field, he likely received therapeutic hypothermia at the hospital, where his body temperature was cooled to prevent further brain damage. Ventilation would help prevent further lung damage. Then the detective work starts.
Most of the athletic sudden cardiac arrests and death occur because of an undiagnosed underlying structural heart disease, whether that's hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, abnormal coronary arteries, inherited cardiomyopathies, or inherited channelopathies.
There's speculation that the hit to the chest is the cause, a rare condition called commotio cordis.
It's a very rare event, and it usually occurs in younger athletes or younger people, usually like in the 8 to 18-year-old range.
About 30 cases reported each year in the U.S. Dr. Mackel says while it's possible, it would be unusual to see this in the NFL. Considering chest hits are common, players are older, more muscular, and wear pads. The one thing she hopes everyone learns from this tragedy.
CPR is powerful. It saves lives.
Thank you, Monica. And that is a great reminder. You can sign up for CPR classes through the Red Cross and also the American Heart Association. And if you're interested in doing that, we have links to do that on our website on WKYC.com. Now, Cleveland police have arrested a man accused of breaking into cars downtown. 40-year-old Brian Bodenschatz was taken into custody this morning. Now, in addition to the break-ins, he also had an active burglary warrant. This comes following complaints from residents about a string of car break-ins in the Playhouse Square district in recent weeks. Investigators are now looking into whether Bodenschatz is connected to those specific break-ins. And here's an update for you now out of Strongsville. Police say some of the stolen cars from the Fiat and Alfa Romeo dealership have been found. According to a press release, around 6:30 yesterday morning, officers found the vehicles near the intersection of Lee Road and Tarkington Avenue here in Cleveland. 10 cars total were reported stolen and 5 have now been recovered. An orange Jeep Trailhawk was also reported missing, but that was not actually stolen. We'll continue to update you on this story as we gather more information. And on Monday, Governor Mike DeWine signed a bill into law making swatting, which is what falsely reporting an emergency situation to police is called, making that a felony here in Ohio. Now, anyone who reports false or misleading information to a law enforcement agency, emergency service provider, or public safety official can be found guilty of a 4th-degree felony. That's punishable by a minimum of 6 months in jail and up to 18 months in prison. The possible prison time goes up if someone gets injured as a result of swatting. And as of now, in Washington, D.C., the House of Representatives is still without a speaker. The House adjourned when there was no clear winner after 3 votes yesterday. It's the first time in 100 years that the House failed to elect a new speaker on the first ballot. Representative Kevin McCarthy got support from most Republicans, but was still short of the 218 votes needed to win. So the House reconvened at noon today to try again. And here's the thing, they can't move forward on any other business, and that includes swearing in new members until a speaker is elected. Representative Jim Jordan from Ohio has gotten some votes, but he says he does not want the job. So we'll be sure to keep you updated on what's going on with that vote so that business in Washington, D.C. can hopefully get started in this new Congress. Thanks for being here with us for this episode of 3 News Daily, whether you're watching on WKYC+, our YouTube page, our Instagram page, or listening on your favorite podcast platform. We appreciate you, and we'll be back tomorrow with more of your top stories from around Northeast Ohio.